In ancient times, when gods and mystical creatures freely roamed the deep forests and mountains of Greece, there was a forest nymph named Echo. Echo was beautiful, graceful, with a voice as clear as a flowing stream, and she was famous for her cheerful and witty spirit. Whenever the fairy sisters gathered, Echo was always the center of the conversation, never stopping her chatter. However, it was precisely this ability to talk that brought trouble upon her. Because she wanted to protect her fellow sisters from the jealousy of Hera, the queen of the gods, Echo did not hesitate to hold Hera back with endless stories, lasting hours and minutes. Echo passionately told stories. Hera became increasingly powerless, and when she realized Echo's scheme, the goddess became angry. With a thunderous gaze, Hera cursed. From now on, Echo would no longer be allowed to speak on her own. She could only repeat the words that others had just spoken. All desires, emotions, and thoughts in Echo's mind were imprisoned, lost like a forest leaf in the vast wilderness, endlessly searching but never finding a listener. One day, deep in the forest, Echo saw Narcissus. The young man seemed to have a divine appearance, sharp eyes, golden shimmering hair, and a sturdy figure like a statue carved by the gods. Wherever Narcissus went, he left behind the admiring gazes of many young women. Echo felt her heart tremble violently. She loved him passionately, a love she had never felt before. But Echo could not express her feelings. Every time he called, she could only respond with his own words, repeating them like an invisible echo in the mountains and forests. Echo tried every way to get closer. When Narcissus got lost in the forest and called out, "Is anyone here?" Echo could only whisper back, "Not here, not here." A faint hope flickered, but quickly died out. When she appeared before him, reaching out to embrace him, Narcissus coldly turned away, disregarding Echo's feelings. To Narcissus, the whole world was just a mirror reflecting his own beauty. No one, not even Echo, could enter his heart, which was already full of proud ego. The fate of Narcissus was no less tragic than Echo's. One day, by chance, he saw his reflection in the clear water and was stunned. He passionately admired himself, sitting motionless by the stream, captivated and powerless before the image he could not reach. This self-obsessed beauty became a prison, lulling him into utter loneliness. Day by day, Narcissus withered away until he was nothing more than a sad memory on the water's surface. Echo, painfully watching the one she loves lose herself in loneliness, gradually fades away. All that remains is the echoing sound blending into the wind, weaving through the mountain walls. The sound of Echo continues to resonate, reminding of the sorrow of one who cannot reach the person they love, of the tragedy of a heart that only knows to turn inward, forgetting the world around. True love is connection, sharing, and listening to each other, not just admiring one's own reflection. Everyone needs to know how to love themselves, but love only becomes complete when, besides oneself, we also know how to reach out to and embrace the souls around us. Because by knowing how to listen and share, we are truly loved and never alone in this world. Love moral and inspirational stories? Subscribe to the channel, share, and turn on the notification bell to spread good values every day.